I'm still in GD. Okay. Right. We should be set up now. So if you can both exit, oh, I've exited out. You can both exit the level.
Fine.
And okay. Right. I will go over the same stuff that I've done all for every single other person, but I'm assuming you know the rules by now. You will have two 15-minute segments. We'll have 15 minutes to the break, and then another 15 minutes. You can deafen if you want during it, and set like a timer for 50 minutes as we start, or you can just not, but I will be talking through it. The last attempt after the timer hits 0 does count. Any attempts after that doesn't. And for the people watching, Nigeria is on the bottom here, is the bottom screen share, and Russia is on the top left. So, get the timer started. And they're playing Decay, so it's the same as last time. Right, where is my timer? There, okay. 15 minutes, so the first half will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And that is our first half on, and I've got the stream volumes on. Say before they get too far. Go up their volumes. So obviously these people aren't gonna play as well as people like Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan obviously sweep last time, that is to be as expected. I mean, like, a million points is hard to beat, so... Yeah, we're probably not gonna see that number, but this might be pretty close. I mean, from what I'm seeing here, they're playing at similar levels. And that's qualifying on Russia's end, yes. We could actually see a completion on Russia's end. Getting into the 80s, and I think we're about to hit qualifying on Nigeria's end as well. And a completion for Russia. That is the first 20 points there.
1.
Yeah, Russia. And we're still going on Nigeria's end. And a 67 left. That is 5 points to Nigeria. Qualifying again on Russia's end. And qualifying for Nigeria as well. And what was that for Russia? I believe that was just a singular point. Yeah, that was, one point there. And Nigeria is going back. We could see Heavy amount of points here. Qualifying on Russia's end as well by the looks of things. Yes, we do. At least going to see 10 points on Nigeria's end. And we do, 10 points. Russia sadly only gets 1 point there, bringing them to 22. This could be a more even match. Both of the... that's 1 point to Russia. And qualifying again on Russia's end. 67, that is 5 points for Nigeria, putting them at 20.
Close.
Yeah, it's just like 3 points difference here, but Russia's looking to increase the gap here. What was that for Russia?
It was like at least 10. Wait, no, let me look. I'm sure.
I'll look at Nigeria while you check that. And
Yes.
that is 5 points for Nigeria as well.
Like, both teams are actually going pretty far at the same time, so it's kinda hard to
Yeah.
track.
I think they're both gonna reach qualifying again. Yes. That is 1 point for Nigeria, sadly. And that is 5 for Russia. Are they both deafened? I think Nigeria is deafened. I don't think Russia is. I might be wrong. And that is qualifying for Nigeria. Same for Russia. I guess I'll keep track of Nigeria, you keep track of Russia.
Like, those two are popping off. Constant
Yeah.
qualification. Oh, that was 1 point for Russia.
We're seeing a good run on Nigeria here. Nigeria could be making a comeback. A completion could completely shift things. And no, sadly, I think that is just 5 points, putting them to 31. There's only an 8-point difference between them. What's funny is I believe that like Russia is the most populated country in Europe, and then Nigeria is also the most populated in Africa. So it's kind of funny how the two that are even on that end are also even on the scoring here. And qualifying for Russia. I believe at this pace we will be seeing Switzerland topping this group. Obviously, that's 1 point for Russia. Obviously, Azerbaijan should have swept, but the points just glitched out on us as 0 for some reason, so they will be at the bottom. Alright, we're gonna have to keep track of them as well. I'll keep Nigeria's end. They're both qualifying. And there's 1 point to Nigeria. So the tables have flipped this time. It's now Russia getting the gain here. That's if they reach 54. Which they do. There is just over 5 minutes left of this first half. Could see a completion from Russia here, getting into the 80s. And it looks like we're about to see qualifying for Nigeria. And that is a completion for Russia. 1 point to Nigeria as well. That is Russia's second completion, meaning if they stay at this rate, they're probably going to hit 4 or 5 completions by the end of the second half. And that's qualifying on Russia's end. And on Nigeria. I'll take Nigeria. That is 1 point for Russia. Never mind. This could be Nigeria's chance to come back here. Even a completion will put them still pretty decently far apart. So we need some high points here for Nigeria. And that is just 5 points, sadly. And that is 1 singular point to Russia, barely.
Time? What's the time?
You have 2 minutes and 45 seconds left for the first half.
Thank you.
Nigeria does seem to be coming back here a bit. Russia is qualifying though. That is sadly only 5 points to Nigeria. Russia does in fact match it at least. gets 5 points of their own. Oh, guys, that's a number right there.
Oh wow. This level looks really interesting, actually.
It is. It's a very interesting one to be picked. And Nigeria is doing pretty well here with under a minute left to rake up some points here. Can we hit the 5-pointer? Yes. It looks like Russia's also going to reach qualifying. Yes. Can we get... No, dies again at the very end. This isn't looking good for Nigeria with those depths. 5 more points, bringing them up to 48. And that's going to be at least matched by Russia there. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ooh, okay, 10 points on Russia's end. 1, and there we go. That is time. So this is their last attempts. That is going to be 10 points for Russia, putting them up to 77. Comfortably in the lead for the first half. There's still Nigeria to play. If Nigeria pulls a completion, then, you know, they're not too far apart.
Yeah.
But Nigeria hasn't scored one of those yet, so don't know if we'll see that. And yes, same depth, 71, 5 points, bring them just over 50. So we're ending the first half with Russia 77, Nigeria 53. Meaning there's just over 20 points between them. A completion could still change everything. So...
What's the time?
it is over now, that was your last one. Done.
Okay.
It is 77 to
I'm so
53.
nervous.
Anyone could still win it.
37 to 53. Well, 77 to 53.
77 Russia, 53 Nigeria.
Yeah, no, I need to focus more. The UFO is like frying me. I need to like logic on that.
Yeah, I lost 71 deaths.
Yeah, 71 was the like biggest point for me. I feel like if I passed 71 more, I'd have probably like. I don't know. I think if I passed 71 more, I'd probably have done better. Like, I just want to see what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, that's how I'm meant to do it. I don't know why I'm not like clicking properly. It's fine. I can still focus.
Yeah, we'll take it up again in a minute. I'll just so.
Okay. If I just need to like focus on 73. That's all I can do. I don't think there's anything else I can do right now. I just need to like play UFO to 100 a lot right now. Because I can get to the UFO, but it's just not passing it. Like, a lot of 67 and a lot of 70, 71 that round.
Yeah. Right, if you just want to exit the level, we'll just get this over with quickly. I do have stuff to get to do.
In a
before.
second. Like, what am I doing?
Right. Get the timer back.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be starting the second 15-second half in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. So, again, all we need is a completion, and Nigeria can take the lead. Russia is at qualifying. So is Nigeria. Sadly, Nigeria just gets a singular point there, I believe. Russia is on a roll, passes 71, which was Nigeria's choke point, and is looking to maybe bag a completion in here, at least 10 points. And qualifying again on Nigeria's end, and a completion for Russia that is 20 points, and I believe 1 for Nigeria, putting them at 55. That makes Russia's 3rd completion. Expected to get 1 or 2 more with the current pace. Still 13 minutes to play for. They're both like neck and neck right now.
Yeah.
Qualifying Nigeria, qualifying Russia. And that is 1 point to Nigeria again. Sadly keeps dying right after qualifying. Not the case. Oh, yes, the case for Russia. 98 points there. Russia is 2 away from cracking the 3-digit barrier. Qualifying for Russia. And qualifying for Nigeria. One point for Nigeria. Bring them to 57. Russia is pulling away with the lead here. This is gonna be a big point scorer. Ooh, what was that? Was that 5?
Looking.
I'm pretty sure that was 5, because that was before 71.
Yeah.
But that puts them over the 100-point barrier. 103 points. Nigeria qualifying. One more point. I don't know what's happening on the Nigerian side here. Qualifying from Russia again. Oh, just 1 point for Russia, is that? I think. And back on a run for Nigeria. Nigeria's gotta look to not choke here. Because these just couple point, 1-2 point stuff is just not gonna work out. Okay, at least some points are gonna be back there. Russia gets to qualifying as well. Nigeria is about to hit their old choke point and passes it this time and then dies immediately after. Still only 5 points awarded. And was that something for Russia? I need to recheck.
At least qualifying, but like I don't know if it was 5 points.
No, just a singular one. Still all to play for here. Qualifying again for Nigeria. With under 9 minutes to go. Nigeria is scoring some good points now, so we could see a comeback. Pass is 71. Is going to be scoring at least 10 here. Gonna hope that Russia doesn't counteract it here. And Russia doesn't. That's gonna be 5 points for Russia. Now Russia is doing and 10 for Nigeria. Now Russia is doing really good, but
yeah,
Nigeria is also doing good here. This could be a comeback in the works. With less than 8 minutes, it's entirely possible.
both at 5 points. At least.
This could be 10 for both again. At least 10 for Russia. And that's only 5 for Nigeria. Putting them at 78. No, it was... Wait, did we miss something for Russia?
No, actually we counted it.
There we go.
I didn't say it didn't die. But can we see a completion instead?
Maybe foresight. Maybe a foresight. Russia dies here last second. Nope, that is a completion for Russia. 20 points. That is their 4th completion. They are expected at this pace to still get one more completion in, but potentially. And that is qualifying for Russia. And qualifying for Nigeria. And 1 point for Russia. And this is going to be gains for Nigeria. Okay, at least 10 points. And qualifying for Russia as well. And sadly only 10 for Nigeria, putting them at 88. There's 4 minutes and 35 seconds left. What was that? Was that 5 or was that 1?
Yeah, it was 6. And 56.
Okay, so 5 points there.
Replica again, just to be sure. It was exactly 54. Like,
Yeah, then there we go.
0.1.
It was 5 points, barely. Both of them are qualifying. And that is just 5 points for Nigeria. They could still get over 100. They probably will get over 100 here, which would be cool to see. Russia is looking for that next completion. And doesn't last second death, that is just 10 points. And that is 5 points for Nigeria. They just need 2 more to get over that 100 point value. And they have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to do so.
Time?
You have exactly
Yes.
2 minutes flat.
Thank you.
Both of them doing pretty well here. Can we see a Russia completion? And we do! Another 20 points to Russia. That is their 5th completion. Looks like they're gonna do as expected here with just under a minute on the clock. Nigeria also on a pretty good run here. Dies, 5 points awarded. That does still push them over the 100 point value. And this has comfortably secured Russia the win here. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is time. This is their last attempt. Both of them in the 60s. Russia is getting at least 10 here. Can Nigeria get a last minute completion? Everyone seems to get completions last second. No, and that's not even 10, that's 5 points. Putting them at 108, ending it there. Russia is gonna try and seek that last attempt completion. Will they get it? Yeah. Yes, they do. 20 points, ending it there. With a completion,
Wow.
putting them at 6, one more than expected. That is game. Russia, 186 to Nigeria, 108. Both did very well, but this puts Russia second in their group overall, and Nigeria in third. So, congrats, people. I will have to go now. I have to do something like right now, so I am gonna have to end it quite abruptly, but congratulations to both of you for that. Very good performance. And we'll see you for the final match today at 11 PM with Denmark and some other country. I'm forgetting who.
Sudan.
It might be Sudan. But,